Well, good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Well, today I am going to be finishing up some welding on Frankenbuggy. I got the seat sitting where it's gonna go. We still got to order the seat cover. This thing is looking pretty ratty, but we'll get that done. But after I do finishing up this little bit of welding I have to do down in corners like this, I'm actually going to put a gusset on each side where the frame ties into the pivot point of the A-arms. You don't want this section getting ripped off in the whoop-de-doo. So put a pretty heavy bead in there. It was real funny. I was watching Greg Biffle. Guess he's a NASCAR guy, but he started doing YouTube videos, and they're doing this budget car challenge thing, him and Cletus and that gang. And it's real funny because I was watching Greg's video, and he mentioned that a car that he acquired had a full roll cage and everything, but the hole underneath, he's like, half the frame wasn't even welded. I look underneath, there's nothing underneath there, no welds. So it made me laugh because, well, that was a similar situation to this. And well, when a guy like Greg Biffle laughs at a guy for leaving it unwelded, it's probably best to weld it up. So the other day I crawled underneath here and I welded. Now I hate welding upside down because all the sparks just fall on your, I got holes all over my shirt and burns on my chest and stomach, but I got through it, you know. Like I said, if someone like Greg Biffle tells you to weld it up, go ahead and weld it up. So it was so funny when I got, oh, half the frame wasn't even welded. Well, and it was all the bottom half, because that's usually, you know, you want to wait for that, flip it over, do those so you're not welding upside down. But I have a feeling that when we get this thing running good, I'm going to take it out and I'm going to do some driving. And so I better prepare for that driving right now, because I don't know, when it comes to common sense and speed, anyways, that's another story. Another neat thing was, look at what showed up. We now have the injectors and the spark plugs. That's hopefully going to solve the problem with this thing revving up. But my son had an extremely busy weekend, so he didn't get to that. So I'm just going to continue the work. Oh, another thing, I got these seat belts, but I have to make mounts. So this guy here, just a simple tab in the back there. On this side of things, see, I had to put this bar for the shifting mechanism, and frankly a tab right there would be perfect, but I don't have that crossbar on this side. So I'm gonna mimic that side on this side, put a bar across here so I can mount that tab down to that. So anyways, enough talking. I'm gonna get to work. And yeah, let's get to welding.
All right, guys, while my dad is doing the welding on the frame, I'm going to tackle this little job right now. Like he said, I did have a busy weekend. I'm now engaged. She did say yes, so I mean, that's awesome. But it kind of left this project not finished, so I'm going to do that right now. I just need to pull the intake off, and then I can get down to the spark plugs easier and get these injectors replaced. It shouldn't take too long. We're doing this because I've pretty much done everything in the tune wise that can help this thing run right, and it's not changing, so we're just gonna get back to the basics and do the mechanical, physical stuff, and hopefully that makes a change. And if it doesn't, I'm just gonna keep on diagging it. We can start throwing more parts at it, but something is not working right. So we're gonna just get back to the basics and do injectors and plugs for now and see what happens. So yeah, I'm gonna pull this intake off and then get those parts replaced. Got the injectors pulled, got the spark plugs pulled. As you can tell, those are pretty fouled out now. Probably from just messing around with the tune so much, and I had the injector firing wrong. It was set to batch, but I didn't wire it to batch, so I mean, huge thing there. And also all the times that we tried to start it without spark and it was just dumping fuel. Yeah. Anyways, got the injectors pulled out too. These are absolutely just gunked up. So it definitely needed some new parts on it. So I'm going to put these new parts on right quick, and my dad's going to run and get some gas, and then we'll try to start this thing.
All right, guys, well, as I've said before, it's real hot here in Tucson, and the camera just got hot on my son while he was putting things together, but got it all together. He just went and he wrote another tune.
Yeah.
And
just see what happens once this thing connects.
we're ready to give it a shot. Yeah, these computers, I don't know. Back in my day, it was a screwdriver.
Yeah, things are a lot easier.
A lot easier when all you had to do was switch out a jet or set a needle valve, needle screw. But we'll see. It's got gas in it now.
Are we leaking anywhere?
I see no leaks.
Spark.
Doesn't sound like it. Well, we're gonna play with a few things and bring you back.
So the issue still remains. As you probably saw, it was just staying at the 1100 mark and just rising once we add more air to the system. And it's acting like it has a rev limiter even though I don't have one set on there. So I need to do some more research and more diagging. So that's it for me today.
Yeah, that's where we are. Let me just show you guys what I've done. I'm just gonna mimic it on the other side. Basically, we have this bar coming down in here. It's a little off kilter there, so what I did was I just boxed all around it, and that is not gonna come apart there. So still got to do that to that side, and then this frame's pretty much all welded up. So Bobby's gonna be working on the laptop, and I'm just gonna finish this up real quick, and that'll be it for the day. But as far as the video goes, that's it for now. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna work probably another hour because it's over 100 degrees already. So, but I'll get what I can done and bring it back tomorrow, and hopefully Bobby gets this the whole computer thing figured out. I always say how it's so much easier tuning with a screwdriver. Well, that damn Chinese Weber that's on the sand buggy, that still has a dead spot in it. So there's nothing easy about any of this, but we'll get it done. All right, guys, like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.